Hello everybody, this is Wren, and I will be continuing where I left off last night. Last night I was extremely frustrated at this one boss level, and um, I have been known to be aggravated at this one, actually. And getting up the chat here, hold on just a sec. Alright. Press some buttons there, and she's starting to wail on that. Let's try this again, shall we? Fifth time's the charm, right?
The eclipse. Tampering with the metal devil. But they don't think they can wake it, do they?
Watch out!
And this one can move.
Alrighty. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Let it out. The problem I have with this whole thing. If I tried to let go of, not let go, if I tried to kill others, he turns around and blasts me. So it's never fun. It's always a pain. Because I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm at the complete mercy of the game. Which is extremely annoying when it does that. We'll get through this eventually. We'll get through this eventually. Build my health back up real quick. Give me a second.
No space.
Alrighty. And let's just go ahead and skip this. Because we know what
Another
happened.
collision. And this one can move.
Okay, full. No, not quite full on that. These arrows. I need to also do something I have been doing. So mark all the different targets. Silently, I'm still alerted. This is annoying. hoping to. Sees me anyway. I don't understand how he saw me anyway, but apparently he did.
Get it while I can.
progress now. Maybe. Oh, here's another point. Come on. Alright. Come on. Almost there. that that's finished. You can go back through this door, or through this door, I should say, not back through. This is a different door than the one we came through. We can explore some more. Now, health pouch is getting kind of low. So, where are the herbal remedies? It's usually right there when you come out of the battle. They're like right in front of you as you go. Oh, there's something to pick up here. Alright, activate this.
Thank you, Dr. Sobek. You can take a seat.
What? You're going to thank her after what she just said?
Dr. Sobek has made the situation very clear, General, and given us an option. We should all be thanking her.
Oh, it's just... I mean, my God.
Maybe take this discussion offline.
There's not going to be any discussion. You saw the numbers. Now, Pharaoh, he'll foot the bill, but his money can't buy the time necessary to complete Zero Dawn. That can only be paid for in blood.
Oh, come on.
If we upgrade our fleet, crack the code somehow...
Were you not listening? Robots can't do the fighting for you this time. When it comes to hacking, this rogue swarm is an apex predator. Anything automated you throw at it, they will hijack and take over.
But this... We'd be throwing civilians into a meat grinder.
Commanders, the enemy we're facing self-replicates faster than we can kill it. And it eats biomass as fuel. Zero Dawn is all we've got.
So we put a railgun in the hand of every civilian strong enough to carry one, show them where the trigger is, and point them to the front? How the hell do we sell that?
By giving them something to fight for. Zero Dawn. The top-secret super-weapons program that will save us. So long as humanity holds off the swarm long enough for Dr. Sobek and her team to finish it. The file I'm sending contains the war plan for Operation Enduring Victory.
War plan? This is a war crime.
It may be ugly, but it's something. Consider the alternative. Dr. Sobek, I've secured use of a decommissioned orbital launch base outside Bryce, Utah as the Zero Dawn staging area. Plenty of space there. When can you get started?
I've already mailed you a list of alpha and beta candidates. Most are foreign nationals or subjects of corporate holdings, so extracting them...
Leave that to me. You'll get your dream team. Count on it.
Then I'll be off.
Orbital launch base. What is that? What did these people do? What did Elizabeth
do? Well, let's go find out.
Glad to be rid of that place. Now I just need to find the orbital launch base they talked about.
I've checked my data and located the base. That's the good news.
And the bad?
It's directly underneath the Citadel. The palace at Sunfall.
The capital of the Shadow Carja. Not exactly convenient.
The palace is crawling with Eclipse agents. Many in positions of authority, all of them wearing focuses. The moment they see you, Hades will too. He'll issue another kill order, and this time, the entire Shadow Carja military will be after you.
So, disable their focuses. You've done it before.
It's not that simple. Too many focuses in one place, each of them communicating with each other and back to Hades, a whole network of them.
Network? What's that?
Imagine a vast, invisible web stretched across the land from end to end, connecting focuses together, allowing them to communicate over vast distances instantaneously.
All right, so is there some way to cut the web down?
Crash the network. Audacious. Yes, there is a way. A weak point in the network.
Point the way.
I'll send the location data to your focus. Head there, and I'll be in touch when you're close with more directions.
What was Zero Dawn? What sort of super weapon did Elizabeth make? She stopped the machines. Not before the world's sheep. Now, how am I gonna get down from here? Oh, this should be quite the ride.
Whee! Hey, Bubba James, how are you today?
I'd do that again, if it weren't so much work to get back up there.
Isn't that the truth? Alright, so... I need to replenish my health. Oh no, I just heard those birds. What hawks? I killed these. Why are they back? That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, I suppose life ain't too bad. I can't complain. I've been here for a minute, kinda.
It's not getting any warmer.
I thought there was 2 in chat, and I was like, who was the other one? And I tried clicking, I couldn't see it. Have you been here this whole time, or like, did you literally just sign on? Let's just deal with him. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, there's something I can find here. And this is where I was at. I would like to find somewhere where I can sell stuff and get rid of some things. Merchant? Yep, there's a merchant over here, so I will go this way. I've been here since you started playing. I'm kind of at work. Don't tell my 2 bosses, and going back and forth. Gotcha. Well, it's good to have you on. Heard the weather is getting, well, you're a little further south, but my parents are up north by about, I guess 3 or 4 hours from where you are. Are you guys getting cold weather right now, or what? Still hot. It's gotten warm here. It keeps going between 72 and like 42 where we're at. It's crazy, and we keep getting a lot of rain, so we're expecting more rain tomorrow. And even though where we go to church and everything is just right there on the same property, I will probably drive my car depending on how bad rain it is, because I don't want to walk through muddy grass to get to services. I'm kind of lazy sometimes, but not really. I just don't want to clean up my shoes. Save point. And merchant. There you are. I don't need to crouch going towards the merchant. I'm not about to strain on him. I need to sell. Sell this. Alright, so I guess that's it. Okay. Do I need to buy anything? What do you have in the weapons? I can't afford that just yet. I need a rabbit skin and a fox skin and 950 metal shards, which is not quite what I've got, but that's going to cost me everything that I have, so I don't want to do that. I need to get that. The Shadow Lore bow. It's a pretty good bow. Or the Cardra Lore bow. No, I don't want that one. unseasonably hot. It worries me. If it's hot, hot December means it's freezing like January, February, and Bubba James can't do cold weather. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it gets a lot worse later on. Ooh, that costs 3. So can't do that. Maybe I'll wait. Wait and get some other stuff. Now, I could keep going and go all the way to this location, but I think I might do some side quests just to kind of keep things sort of fresh. And let's just go ahead and finish this one. Alright, where am I now compared to where I need to be? There it is. Okay. And there's a campfire there, so let's do that. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to how cold it is. It's going to be in February and January because of how hot it is now. We're looking at like mid to late March before the weather just starts being pleasant and then just hot again. It's like 4 months of winter, sort of, and then 8 months of hot.
Fuck. This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Hold on just a sec. Alright. Fork in the road. I think it'd be up here. Investigate the camp. So I'm pretty sure I've got to go up there. Huh. This little box thing. I haven't seen that before. Or do I have to go this way? I'm confused. I guess I have to go back this way. Okay. Oh, finally, some stuff to get my health back up. It's been cold, maybe a total of 4 or 5 days here. Maybe it's been the 60s, 70s most of the winter. That sounds about right. Okay. So here's the fork in the road, and you want me to investigate the camp. Okay, finally you pick up something else.
It looks like there was a scuffle here, but no body. If someone dragged Nassan off, there should be tracks. Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
No shoulder.
I guess those guys don't matter. So if I shoot at them.
Got me! What the? What else you got?
Felt that one. Something over here.
Okay, so I guess they're good guys. They don't automatically fight back. This is about it. Walk right up light to them. They do nothing. Alright, so they don't mean anything. Okay. Experimentation is over. Build up the health. Build up the health. About to go to battle again. Gotta build up the health. I know I need to go the other way. Whoa. Not run into the machines blinded. That's what I was wondering. Alright, here's more. Since I need a lot of meat and stuff, I'm going to just go ahead and shoot some people, or some, not people, some animals. And that way I have a little bit more stored up. Alright, since this is the Strider, which is my horse, I did not see that close now.
The Shadow Cargo outpost. Let's hope this lot is inside.
There we go. You want to come after me? You want to come after me? You got me to deal with, just like that. And, yeah. Here's a whole house full of targets. And this is what I like to do with them. Shoot them all in the head one by one. Down they go.
Who went down?
Alright, my entrance
I'm not
into
here.
the area is now clear.
Show yourself, you miserable chump.
Haha, missed me. Nah, 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 nah. And he's down. Come on. A little closer. And down.
Got you.
Oh! He's right behind me.
This could be it. Oh, son, guide this to my...
Come here.
Made it.
Let's just draw them all out.
Not gonna die.
Down, he's down. So, since I've killed most of my enemies out here in the bush, there. I can take that. Okay. And gather my resources. Hey, Soy.
That's right. No one here.
There are you. finally got past what I was struggling with last night. You'll be happy to know, as you can tell, since I'm somewhere else. Took me 2 more tries, and that was about it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and climb up over here. I'm still alive, that's a good sign. That is a good sign. Okay. And there's where my other guy is. And down. So now I believe the entire fort is clear for me to go and get whoever I need to get. Ah.
Full already.
Okay. We'll just keep going. Well, I said the entire fort. There may be, I think there's more up ahead. Hey Moo, yes, I killed the boss. It only took me 2 more times.
They've gotten us on, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble.
Oh, crap! Only a little blood. I'm gonna make you pay for this. With me! Something broke! Ah! For the rightful cause.
Hooray! What did I learn over here? Are these animals? Who are they? What are they? What?
Now they're hunting me.
Okay, yeah, those are scrappers. I don't care. They're over there, and I'm up here. It don't matter. I hope Moo didn't show you my new Aloy figurine, or you might be jealous. You asked me not to. Oh, you have a Aloy figurine, really? Cool. I would love to see it. Alright, I can go ahead and drop the gun. I know that he's right there, but I am going to go in here real quick, get more supplies.
Forget about traveling light.
This is a game that relies heavily on if you have enough resources, you can do it.
Kindeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on, this way.
And we rappel down. Cool. Refill the health, refill the health.
Saving these for the trail.
Come back here, turkey. Nope. Thanksgiving meal, come here. Thank you. I have a meal. Oh, there's the one. Why can't I get box on? That's
Kindeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No. It's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Wren. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
alright. Back this way. So anyway, I have, we bought my dad, rather, a cassette player that turns the cassette tapes into MP3s. He was wanting actually to go back in the past, quite literally with technology. He wanted to actually make his MP3s into tapes or something like that. And it was like, we have ways of doing that, but the quality of that is, the sound quality would not be nearly as good. But, because that wasn't what he wanted, it is. Found the cassette player, not the cassette. Yeah, I found the cassette player too. Moo, if there is, if you find, in that same room where you found the cassette player, look to find the box with, I'm trying to think, a bunch of old VHSs. I sort of had a feeling it might have been there. Maybe. But anyways, it wasn't what my dad wanted in the story. And he didn't want better quality, he just wanted what he wanted. And so we inherited the MP3 that goes into, or the cassette player that turns the cassette tapes into MP3 files. And so I was like, I want to put my Dinosaurs Classic Tales, T-A-L-E-S, it's where, let me do this real quick.
A man named Nassan came to see me,
It's where
and we
the,
came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it.
Earl.
All this from a
Earl, the
stolen
father
sword.
of Dinosaurs, a Jim
say,
Henson
follow the shadow,
animatronic
and you'll find the flame.
show. Reads stories to baby at bedtime, and I think there's like 4 stories at least on there. And so, let's see, what do you have to offer? Wait, I have 413 shards? How do I only have 413? I thought I had like 900. What happened? I bet it's because I make a lot of bow and arrows.
You're everything I'm not.
Strong, I bought my dad.
Brave, active.
My dad is the same way,
talk
Wren.
a
I'm
spell.
like, it's almost 2020, get with the program. I know, right? So, he was just like, you know, Walmart is just going to be so full of returns the day after Christmas. This is just what happens.
Rugged?
And we're just like,
well traveled. Yeah.
why are you so stubborn that you
I
don't
would
want
like to
something
talk to
else
you.
that's better? And he's not computer savvy or anything like that, and so he was like, well, I've got to have a laptop to do that. And we're like, well, Mom has a computer, so you don't need the laptop, and you can actually do this. Okay, so this doesn't lead anywhere. So anyways, we got it, and we're going to use it if we can find my cassette tapes. I hate moving, because we still have a lot of boxes in storage that we haven't gone through.
It's huge.
And we need to. I bought my dad a Sega Genesis Mini for Christmas, but that didn't go well because the controller cord's too short and not wireless, so now I have a Genesis Mini. Yeah, I almost had a similar thing a few Christmases ago when I gave my dad an iPod Mini. He looked at it and got a frown on his face and went, what's this? I don't need this. I don't need this. And I'm just like, okay then. See if I get you any more gifts for surprises. Because usually when I get my dad for Christmas, it's just what he needs. And those are usually the following. A new wallet, new pajamas, new house shoes, new underwear. The guy doesn't stray much from those two.
Won't cost you a shard just
okay. Go up here. Trying to find where the new quest is and how to get up. I always have trouble finding this way.
Don't pass up these goods.
It's a small maze in
Going
here
down
that I
fast.
get to
Excuse me,
learn
Outlander?
completely.
I'm looking for Vanook artifacts.
Note to self, no Sega Genesis for me. Can't stand short control cords. I think the cords between 5 and 6 feet. That is pretty short. I don't like short cords either. Usually when I get phone charging cables, I like to get the Ventev, and I like them to be like 6 feet short, or 6 feet long at least, or something. So I need to go up. Somehow I need to go up. I keep wanting to go this way, but it doesn't lead. Okay. Maybe around this way? Somehow I have to go up the stairs. I have to find stairs. I'm not sure where it is. I always have trouble finding my way around here. Is this the same? Yes. No, I don't want it here either. Nope, 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 nope. Hold on. Okay, hold the phone. Other than that, our Christmas went pretty well. You know, I'm closer and I hear them singing. There it is. There's the stairway. Oh, finally I found it. Hooray! Where's... Okay, he's over here. Come on. Over here, over here.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
If I could help, what must be done?
The first pilgrim, is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Flint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Alright, so I guess so.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor
Gift
us
cards
all.
are now on money. Surprisingly, the Munsters on DVD went over well. The Munsters are, that's a great show. I do enjoy that show myself as well. The Addams Family is one that I really enjoy as well. We see that one a lot. Actually, can I go around and look over the balcony? Is that possible?
This is Karja territory, Outlander.
Okay, cool. Didn't realize this was out here. I'm just going to explore for a minute. You never know what you can find. A dead end. I found a dead end. Yay! Alright. So... Quests. Honor the Fallen. I guess so. I can go there. I can do that. Yeah, usually with the gift cards or money, I don't know where my dad would use a gift card at, actually. He hates gift cards. And as far as money, they usually give us money, so I feel like that would just be exchanging money.
Another woman in the Hunter's Lodge. Next, they'll be running the lodge.
It is very hard to shop for my parents at times. Not so hard for my mom, but it is very hard with my dad if he doesn't have the few things that he might need. A new wallet, new house shoes, new pajamas,
I'd have to leave something
underwear,
else
new
behind.
socks, or something like that. And I mean, the guy's perfectly content to do that, to have any of those. Although last year I did get him a doo-wop collection on CD, and he was appreciative of that, and he has been using that iPod Mini for his music enjoyment.
This must be the Shrine of Kings.
He has, when he frowned at it and he's like, what is this? I don't need this, I can't use this. He has used that a lot. My mom has helped him figure out how to use it, puts the songs on there, and he listens to it for a while. So he still makes the best of doo-wop. 2,500 songs on 3 CDs. Yeah, pretty much. My dad's from the 50s. He loves 50s music, so that was one surprise gift that I knew we wouldn't, would not go wrong on, although I didn't know how many other songs he might have had, but he was very appreciative of that one. He also likes a lot of John Wayne and westerns.
Watch out for the
He's that type of guy.
Soon keep you-
Very set in his ways and loves westerns and all that. Okay, where is... I want to go to the first one. Did I pass him and I didn't talk to him? What happened here? Oh well. It won't hurt to retrace my steps. So this black spire in the background is going to be important at some point in the game. Moo, as I knew, got me mostly books. In fact, I was actually with him when he got the majority of these books because we went to this one secondhand store. It's called Second and Charles. And they had a sale of buy 5 get 5 free, and he bought.
We deserve to have a look. It may have been meant for the
he got me like a lot of books for just a little bit of money, and he wanted to make sure I didn't have them before, so
You won't
that's why
get
I knew
in
about
there.
her.
That dried up old prune in a robe sees to that.
I can be persuasive. But what does an Osram want with a Karja shrine anyway?
It reminds me of someone. Gone 2 years now. But what does a girl like you know of loss?
Never assume a person's background.
I had a lover. Worked on monuments to their bastard king. Then he gave them a show in their sun ring for good measure. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but what use are they? They won't build again. They won't make me smile.
And seeing a statue of the Mad Sun King will?
I need to see his work again. The marks his hands carved. The set of the metals they hammered. That's the soul of him. But that shriveled up old priest won't let me near it.
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Osram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
Here we go.
Mad Sun King. But it's ours now. It's a public monument, not his...
Turn away, child. The abiding Jahaman wishes to be alone in his retreat.
If you want to be alone, go someplace else. Others want to pray here.
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what was once pure. Truly, our tribe has lost the light. Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak. The sun hastens across the sky for shame.
Okay.
You called the temple corrupt, but aren't you one of its priests?
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Youths and sycophants all. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum? A cry for attention?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you dare to insult me.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his father, dishonored us all. To kill a sun king. What shadow, what twilight time he brought upon us.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood. There was no choice but to obey.
Why do you think your army is weak? Because you're not at war with everyone?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called liberation was nothing but a purge. Our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled to Sunfall and the Forbidden West. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light now go by shadow.
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone.
And one more.
So the Karja have become impure? What does that even mean?
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it, who made it great? It was pure before Outlander squatters took it over.
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders were in cages or dying in your arena?
The sun is pure, child. It is not our place to question its divine will, only to act upon it.
I'm done arguing with you. Stay or go, but I won't allow you to keep others away.
I am here by the will of the sun.
If you won't accept change, you should try to make peace with it. Your bitterness has poisoned you.
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step aside, you can keep your pride, since it's so important to you.
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
So there you go.
Wasn't sure about the sundown at first, but it's growing on me.
The wheel turning all day. By the forge, I believe I've earned a drink or two.
He gave them the best work he'd ever do. And look at it now.
They defaced it because they hated what it stood for.
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died for. Slaves they've already forgotten. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. If they thought their son set off this bridge, they'd jump after it. I thank you for honoring my wish.
I hope you can find peace.
I wouldn't know what to do with it, any more than the Karja do.
Okay. So that part of the quest is done. Whoa, let's not go that way. I do want to look at this a little bit more and see.
Work.
Oh, wow. That's what they mean by defacing. The head is gone. This is a person and the head's gone. Alrighty then.
Hey.
A lot of prejudice and hate and people who are uneducated.
Always stay bright.
The next couple are reasons to just run down.
Stay alert. That's what I say.
So anyway, I did know about the books that I was given, and a lot of it was children's books, actually, some that I had grown up with, and some of them were new that I had not read before. And one of them is Inkheart and Inkspell by Cornelia Funk, I think is how it's pronounced. Sun Priest is a jerk. Yeah, a lot of these Sun Priests are actually. They really show a lot of characteristics that are
I'm sorry for what happened.
just full of prejudice and hate. I'm confused. Which way do you want me to go here? Back this way. Oi.
Move along.
I did get a couple of movies and one other game for the Switch. I got Crash Bandicoot Racing, which I thought was pretty cool, and I've already played some of it. I'm really confused which way they want me to go here. Because they keep telling me go this way and go that way. Okay, so I want to get out of this settlement. Is that right? Nope, going the wrong way. Ah!
I prefer the one about the sun. I had an egg for
I'm
breakfast.
so confused.
Sitting well with me. I've seen this 4 times already.
Okay, it says I'm on the right path, so maybe this is it. I don't know.
Shadow Karja broke the ceasefire and murdered Captain Ursa. We should march off.
Crash Team Racing Remastered. Yep. Yes, and you have to make first place on these. And I was having a little bit of difficulty getting first place. Moo said, "Hey, can I try my hand at it?" He won my first trophy for me, and I was like, "Play your own game on your own account, please." But from then on, I was like, well, at least it got me through the first one, so.
At least decent work.
Okay. let's stay up here because it looked like it was better to stay up here. Whistles innocently, yeah. And then he was like, well, you can go back and play it. That's not how this one works. You get first place and you can't go back into that race. You go on to the next one. Didn't know that until after. And I did get Moo the Breath of the Wild. He hasn't played that one yet. He has forbidden me to touch it first, and I'm going, you better hurry up. You played my game, I'm going to play yours. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. I love this elevator. Okay, new quest is just a couple steps away, so I'll just go see what he wants.
My family might still be alive, and you're going to stand here and do nothing?
We've lost a dozen patrols beyond the valley. Our orders are clear.
Freeholds were warned. You're talking...
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear they are all dead by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Okay. Guys, I'm actually getting to the point where I need to take a small break. We're going to call this a stream for right now. And we'll pick this back up later. Thanks to Moo, Bubba James, and Soy for joining me on this stream for right now.